Get an analysis of the climate summit. Paul Muthaura, CEO of the Africa Carbon Markets Initiative, is joining us now here in Nairobi. Peter, thank you for joining us on the program. Just how important is the carbon market as a tool to fighting climate change, and is Africa ready for it?
I think it's important to put carbon markets in context, that they are really a key tool to introduce appropriate incentives to address change of behavior, encourage emissions reduction, really trigger the right kind of behavioral evolutions among communities. And when you ask around, is Africa ready? That's really the core function and focus of the Carbon Markets Initiative, to work with a cross-section of jurisdictions to make sure that they're able to build their capacity, awareness, legal frameworks, policy environment, so that their carbon markets can act very much in line with and in competition with global trends that we're seeing with the surging carbon markets.
And Paul, hundreds of millions of dollars have been pledged for African carbon credits at the Africa Climate Summit. Is this sufficient, and what more can be done to help the continent cope with climate shocks?
No, I think it's critical to say that one of the initiatives that the Carbon Markets Initiative runs is called the Advanced Market Signal. And we're in the course of the Climate Summit, we've had announcements that bring us closer to about 650 million in terms of commitments, be they both on appetite to acquire credits from the continent, as well as value to be allocated to further stimulating and growing the carbon credit generation on the continent. But without question, it is very far from adequate. When you look at the simple realities that Africa needs approximately $4 trillion annually to drive the transition to net zero, I think and really truly unlock the level of economic impact and transformation that's hoped for. It falls far short, but is really expected to be a key trigger, a key signal of what's possible, as well as play a role in crowding in even further investment, as well as really incentivizing project developers across the continent to be aware that there is key demand for what they're trying to generate, and therefore have a greater incentive to increase how much is being generated.
All right, Paul Muthaura, CEO of Africa Carbon Markets, joining us there from Nairobi. Thank you.